Today's activity comes out of lessons 8 and 9 in the Wellbeing curriculum, learning about empathy and compassion. We are going to be exploring and discussing empathy and compassion scenarios. You don't need much to do this activity, you just need to get into small groups of 2 to 3 students in order to share your ideas with each other. Let's start off by just reminding ourselves, what do we mean by empathy? Empathy is understanding and sharing the feelings of another person. Let's remember this as we do this activity. Let's start out with scenario 1. A classmate found out she was not included in an invitation for the birthday party of another classmate. In your groups, discuss the following. What might the student be thinking when they find this out? What might they be feeling? Have you ever felt that way? Here's scenario 2. A classmate has worked on a science project about a topic that they are passionate about. They have put weeks of effort into the project and got selected to present their project in front of the whole school. In your groups, think about, what might the student be thinking? What might they be feeling? And have you ever felt this way? Now for scenario 3. One of your classmates has not studied for a test that you have tomorrow. Once again, think about, what might they be thinking, feeling, and have you ever felt that way? Now for scenario 4. A group of students at your school have started a fundraising campaign to give clean water access to a community in need. They received twice the amount of donations that they expected, doubling their fundraising goal. What might they be thinking, feeling? And have you ever felt this way? Now that you've had a chance to look at our empathy scenarios, let's have a class discussion. I'm going to say the 3 questions now, and then you can pause the video to have a discussion as a group. Which scenario reminded you the most of something in your own life? When we notice someone feeling upset, how can we show empathy? And how does empathy help our relationship with others? For this next part, we're going to go into compassion scenarios, but let's start off by thinking about, what does compassion mean? First, we show empathy by understanding how someone else feels. So that's what we did in part 1. Then, we can show compassion by doing something to try to make them feel better. Let's look at scenario 1. There's a new student joining the class. What might the student be thinking and feeling? Have you ever felt that way? And what actions could you take to show them compassion? Scenario 2. A student is being teased. What might they be thinking and feeling? Have you ever felt that way? And what can you do to show them compassion? And finally, scenario 3. A student lost their favorite toy in the schoolyard. What might they be thinking and feeling? Have you felt this way? And how will you show compassion to them? Now that you've done your compassion scenarios, let's have a class discussion. How does empathy and compassion help our relationships with others?